this is Toasty, and this is my 2025 Azeron Keybind review. Alright, so we'll just start off with the actual software itself. Now, if there's anything that is said too quickly, just go ahead and pause the video at any time and get to the rest later. But as you can see, all my binds are still default related as far as in-game for Fortnite. I have my floor, I have my ramp, I have my wall, and I have my cone all on the pullback. So for me to be able to ramp rush, it was as easy as rolling my fingers. And that's why I chose to do that. Now, as far as the other keybinds that we got here, tab is new. Tab is basically, to see your inventory and change stuff around. It used to be on my top buttons here. I forgot which one. No. First one right up here. This one. So I changed out these two. This used to be a trap. Now it's tab. And as far as pressing down on the keypad, we have edit, we have jump, we have interactive, and then we have control for my crouching and sliding. Now, as far as the sprint, I use that for my pinky as well, and the rest of the up keys are all set to nothing. I tend to spam my hands a lot, so having nothing up there to interrupt myself helps. So then we got these top buttons up here. Escape, M for map. Got my reload button right here, and once again I got a trap right there. Now that's basically the entire thing. This little pullback thing right here I have for auto run, and my number pad basically for that, so I can do my emotes. Really helpful. Now also too, the fact of it is I do have a G502 mouse, and that has every single key. So got the first slot, second slot, third slot, fourth slot, and fifth slot. Don't really have to do too much of anything. Now I do also on the mouse scroll backwards and have scroll edit. My scroll forward is also E, just in case I don't want to use my finger. So that's the keybinds for that. Now, what you don't see is the fact that I also have another piece of equipment underneath the table. Well and behold, my foot pedals. My left foot will bring out my pickaxe. So whenever you see me, it's It's my thumb and my left foot. Every time I bring out my pickaxe. Now, as far as the other foot pedal stands for B. Now, B, I think, is a totally different keybind that I added. It's not for movement. It's not for combat. Communications, no emotes, no festival. Well, I had it here. Combat pickaxe. Wow, now I'm going to look like an ass. Where is that at? Well, I do apologize for not being totally. No, that's for controller. That's for controller. That's for sensitivity. Oh my lord, I am so sorry. Trying to find my build binds. And for some strange reason, I can't find them. Weird. Well, anyways. It says B. I don't know why that's B. So skip over that part. I don't know what the heck, but anyways. I binded B to my builds. So I press my right foot, it builds. If I hold my right foot, then it just keeps building. So I will recommend that you have a separate build bind button. They're definitely giving me a lot of XP here. So let's go back here real quick. Maybe it's because I'm inside there or something. I have no idea, but show you where the build bind button is on here. Touchpad, no. Mouse sensitivity. You can also see my mouse sensitivity. I have my mouse set at 650 DPI with 12.2 for A and X and Y. This makes no sense. Why did they get rid of all that? Wow. Makes no sense, people. Combat communication emotes and stuff. No, trust me. There is a build button for the letter B. So all you have to do is just press it, and it should automatically place your build. So once again, go back here. All my builds are basically the scroll fingers. That way I can, just roll my fingers when I'm doing a ramp rush. Index finger is key for my editing. I don't know what else to say. Let's go back in here and I'll show you a little bit of what I do, and then we'll call it a video, alright? If you have any questions, like I said, just go back into the video and see what you might have missed. Hopefully I've mentioned everything to you. And shout out to Raider 464 Peace Control Map version 3. I've done this map for at least 3, if not 4 years. So basically, yeah, everything is really simple for me. The hardest thing is, for me, was to get my pinky used to having such a exceptional build. So I hope this helps whoever needed help for and stuff. But yeah, I have an Azeron, I have a 5-button mouse, and I have foot pedals. So peace, love, stay toasty, my friends. Hopefully this helped.